I would say I would say this. I would say it. I'm gonna say it.
You can't stop it.
When that secret footage from 2014 surfaced. Beep, 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 beep. Lord have mercy.
Man, I'm really lost about whatever we're talking about.
There was drama a billion years ago. When
Oh no, I remember the camera. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot.
It was a lot, and I had to apologize pretty publicly, and literally do nothing. Canceled before it was cool, and as an act of contrition, I did nothing about it.
Yes.
The proving the most honest security is my own memory, because I don't know where that could be. It's like how all the nuclear silos still run on floppy disk. I don't want to do it. I don't want to learn COBOL. Fuck you. jQuery. So I'm going through, this is another sidebar from 2014. We just finished watching Avatar. The first series. That was the first time I've watched it since 2011 or 12. So like that was a nice rewatch. And then
I finished watching it for the first time, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I
What'd you
hadn't seen
think?
it before. I really liked it.
Good. Wonderful. And then we moved on because the spirit was moving us. We moved on to Korra, which I have very fond memories of because it was one of the few shows I watched when it was coming out.
So you got to sit and wait in anticipation every week.
Right, and I had a buddy who I would talk to about it too. Which, you know, I'm not here to like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that like bemoans like progress moving or things changing and like not the way they used to be because that's just how they had to be. But like I do kind of miss that. I'm like, oh man, like I used to like have theories about it and like I had so much build up because like it literally took, I don't know,
all your mental free space. Let me think about how this show is gonna go.
Right. And so yeah, the whole binging experience is very interesting for shows because I feel like a lot of shows are made in spite of that anyway. So like sometimes it works out, but sometimes it's just like it's just kind of strange.
Yeah, it's so weird when you can like, you know, you're watching something and it takes you 3 days, and then when you watched it the first time, it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah, right. And I think honestly, Avatar works better because like it works almost better I think as a movie because like the way they frame it in the first season like is hey, you have to stop this bad thing before the end of the summer. And I'm like, oh, this is like a movie. Where like,
you
Yeah, you're right, Patty. They should make a movie.
Oh no.
Look what you did to all of us, Patty.
Back up.
Eject.
So the first series, when I used to tell people because I had like memories of like the first season being really kid show and like slow, is I would tell them to like avoid it and having rewatched it from the beginning, like there's like a Miyazaki charm going on in the first season that like I completely missed, and it was like, no, this is important.
I need this.
It definitely does, like, it starts out pretty slow, and you do get that feeling of, like, yeah, this is made for kids, but...
There's a bunch of that, like, and it starts moving away from that. Like, I feel like it's kind of like almost like the Harry Potter effect. Like, when Harry Potter is...
First came out.
Say what you will about it. Like, Harry Potter was always really good about, like, fraying the edges of, like, setting, like, the framework of we're in school, and... You know, kids never have to die or deal with consequences.
Oops.
And then a bunch did.
And then a bunch did. And then, in like the last movie, the thing I really liked is like they hang so hard on this, like, you know what school is like. I'm kind of waiting for like My Hero to eventually like maybe they won't ever pull this off, but like the school got blowed up. And now we have to all do our own thing.
Have you watched the new season yet?
Huh?
Have you watched the new season yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, the school doesn't blow up, but there are losses.
Oh, there are losses. That's another one. Is like.
What up, Frankie?
I really love My Hero. Especially because, like, maybe it's the first time I've paid for anime
in years? Ever?
Maybe? Because I was like, fuck, I need, like, this is like, I don't, like...
I gotta have my fix.
Well, kinda, like...
I'm not gonna wait to watch this.
I'm not gonna lie, like, Korra maybe was the last show I watched live. And so, like... Anytime I come across shows, I'm like, fuck, alright.
I think I'm gonna wait for the English dub to get my froppy again.
Right.
Ida, best boy, thank you.
At first, the simulcast was like in lockstep. And then it would be like a week later. And then I think after the first half of the season ends and they move into this like weird other half of the season.
Oh, Frankie, it's a little new. This is
they were like
Paddy and Kanbo, a couple of my old Halo bros, and when I was on Twitch for a little while, we'd actually stream together and do our own kind of like build nights on stream. So just getting the gang back together.
The Crunchyroll one?
No, it was Funimation Now or whatever.
Oh, well, they both got My Hero in the divorce. That's what happened.
Really?
Yeah. So whenever they had their split or the falling out with the parent company, everyone was like, well, who's gonna get My Hero, because that was the big thing. So they both got it.
They got shared custody.
Uh-huh.
No, the King Solomon.
You get Class 1A. You get Class 1. Yeah.
I would love if they were forced, like Crunchyroll. This article, like Crunchyroll forced to show the classes where nothing happens but school.
All the episodes where it's just academics.
We're just
My Hero Academics only.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I've been hearing about this My Hero Academics show, and it's just Ida making his like planner in the morning.
So, I'd watch that.
It's 3 hours long.
Y'all, it's fine so long as they have some lo-fi hip-hop music playing, and then it's like the most watched anime ever.
It's not, that's not bad.
Instead of the study girl, it's Ida.
It's just him making his hand gestures while he's reading.
Are you implying he's not a study girl?
He absolutely is.
Damn. Alright. Interesting.
Now this is an anime I can watch.
Now this is positive.
Finally, an anime for me.
My Kanbo Academia.
But yeah, so long story short, we've been watching Korra, which I haven't watched.
Is that what you were watching?
Yeah.
Forgot. Fuck.
Which I haven't watched since it came out. And it's still really good. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure I would love to be a fly on the wall in Nickelodeon and see just like what seething old like oil company like there will be blood politics are going on under the surface.
You know what? Fuck you. We're putting Korra back on.
Oh, there's like
we need to pump these numbers. What do we do?
Like we're talking like Capcom hates Mega Man level of just like vitriol. Vindictive for a thing that makes you a lot of money.
Nobody hates Mega Man more than Capcom.
That's what I'm saying.
We have to put him in everything?
You stay, boy.
Mega Man All-Star Racing? When?
Oh, God. Yeah, I really don't get it. But then again, I don't work in entertainment.
Some would disagree because you're a huge clown.
Well, I would never call myself a professional.
No, pros get paid.
And does get laid. Am I right, fellas? No?
Don't ever change, Patty.
Oh, sorry, I think you cut out there for a minute.
Yeah. I think I dropped some frames.
Shut your fucking... Anyway. It's a great universe, and I don't know why they don't do more with it. Outside of maybe everybody's playing hooky on doing the work. Like I like the creators, but like they have been like time and time again they keep getting into like these like we're walking away from something or oh we just got fucked over by these guys. I'm like, are they really that hard to work with? Like if this just keeps happening to them.
The Avatar guys?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like if it keeps happening to you, it's probably not bad luck, right?
And I mean, there's like an art worship around it. Like they made a great series that like is very good. To the point where like, yeah, I like there's.
You guys
like,
know I can read the chat, right?
Why,
like if y'all normally don't have
like,
much of an issue telling me when the
happened
audio's
the way
off.
it did.
Don't be fucking subtle about
And
it.
like
Let me know. Thank
got
you.
thrown onto their streaming service in 2012 when no one was watching streaming. 6 months in between, like season 3 aired out of order, which was weird.
Wait, that happened? Really?
Yeah, it totally happened.
Oof.
Or like long gaps between episodes, like that kind of shit, like where it's like, oh, like what? This is totally preventable and happening on purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that was happening, and then they used that as excuse, or they used like, so that happened, and then they cited those poor ratings as reason why it didn't belong on like the network proper. So they cut their budget, and then showed the show immediately after it was done. So like 6 months after season 3, season 4 just went to streaming. And that was really weird and hard to watch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because it's like that weird like single sign-on through cable companies where you had to have you had to pay the cable.
Like, yeah, verify that you have Comcast or whatever.
Yeah, which is bullshit. So like, so that one did poorly, and then it's like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's like self-fulfilling, like. See, no one likes Avatar because we threw in the box and told no one it was coming out. And yet it keeps. It's very similar to kind of like the Mega Man, like Capcom self-hatred. Like it keeps coming back and getting popular, and then they like have to like grit their teeth about it. I guess. I
They're
don't
just
get it.
mad that it's succeeding.
I guess. Maybe the creators are like that hard to work with that they burned all the bridge going on.
While they were on it, and said fuck it.
But I can't imagine that being the case. I mean, I don't want it to be the case, but like I'm exploring all options here. And they left the Netflix series, which I didn't even know they were involved with until I heard the news they were leaving. And then I was like, oh, well, I already had a feeling this was going to be bad. So it sounds like it was right.
I knew this when I first laid eyes on them.
But they could be very, I mean, I don't know, they didn't say a ton in that like little interview of like, well, they actually did like drag them a bit. They're like, listen, we're not saying it's gonna be bad. It has every potential to be an okay show. And like, oof.
It's just
hey,
could be good.
Maybe they could fuck up and it'll be really good.
Oops.
So
another hit.
There's a question. There's a question in chat for you all.
Yes.
It's Tex. What do your old Halo buddies think of the new Halo?
I don't know. We'll ask him when we see him.
Nice. I don't know, man. What's the newest one out? Hey, 4?
I really don't know.
It's the same answer,
Guardians,
man.
right?
What?
I'm
No, it was what did you call it? Halo Infinitely Delayed?
Yeah. It's Halo 4 again. I will say the same thing as as the people that the creators of Avatar said. Maybe they could fuck up and it'll be really good. If they have, ooh, I hear a cat.
You hear a what? A cat? A cat?
A cat. He is gonna
a cat.
Oh, hey, big buddy.
Hey.
And my other big buddy.
Hey.
And the cat's here too.
Oh God. But yeah, I don't know. I have two minds of me. Like, I feel emboldened by being, like, as they said, like, I'm an old Halo buddy. I'm the old guard. I should know what's right and wrong. But there are people who like Halo 4 and Guardians and
I'm never gonna like it as much as I used to or as much as they do now.
Yeah, well, right. I mean, and I hate, as much as I hate saying, like, I think Schoolie posted something about like at this point years ago, but he's like, the sad thing is you will never be 15 playing Halo 2 again for the first time. It's like, yeah,
yes.
that's kind of part of it.
I mean, physically, we'll never be 15 again playing it, but yeah.
Damn you, Tex.
I mean, like, you can't go back to a time when you hadn't already played those games.
Yeah.
Basically.
But that's like kind of part of the problem is like a lot of like, I wouldn't even say sympathizers, but like people who are like kind of a little more sympathetic to like the newer games will be like, well, what would you do different? And I don't really have an answer. Like,
I would have never logged on, you son of a bitch.
Well, right, but like I don't have an answer. Like,
I wouldn't do anything.
Right? It's like, well, I wouldn't want to change things because when they change, they went bad. But if I made the same game again, I'd probably not play it. So like, maybe it's just not.
Maybe I'm the problem.
I mean, I'm definitely the problem. As I've always said.
As we've been telling you for years.
As I've always said, you are the problem.
And also with you.
My machine is nearly complete. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the I think that the problem in general is like it's always so unfocused and the bar is so low. Like they just have to make a Halo game and then they just show up with look guys, it's Master Chief and he's doing the Halo.
And boy is he mad.
He's mad for reasons that I'm sure you'll understand in the book. And then you don't because there's not a book.
We have to read? Not on my ring. Not on my watch.
Yeah, so it's just like...
It's me, your friend, the Master Chief. Help me do the Halo.
Do the Halo! Do the Halo! And then it's a cool dance. It's a cool dance move with a hula hoop.
Alright, chat. Chat wants to know your favorite go-to Halo weapon online.
Online.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Because then I don't have to aim it.
Dual SMGs.
I like throwing my grenades as I'm dying. And hoping that it gets the son of a bitch.
I mean, we all know the real answer. The real answer is the gravity hammer, my friend.
The rocket launcher.
The rocket launcher.
The griff ball.
Energy sword.
It's Energy Sword Sunday, everybody. I think what most people miss about the Halo games is they're action games, but they're secretly a tiny like horror experience. And it's that 30 seconds of fun, but there's also like 2 seconds of horror right before them. And it's, I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight. I don't know if I have like fear in my heart. And that's why I like going dual SMGs, because I know I'm gonna lose. So I don't have fear that I'm going to lose an encounter. I just know I'm going to.
For me, it was more like 7.5 to 10 minutes of horror.
As I realize I'm stuck in the party with G.
Help, guys! I'm in the green room and I can't get out.
Isn't Master Chief always in the green room?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hey. Oh, what's the matter?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Hey.
I don't know. I was talking to like Spiral about it a little bit ago, and he's just like, I don't know. It just seems like
a game.
It seems like there's no direction. Like you're fighting a random bad that has nothing to do with anything. It's not going to connect to any story. Not that there was any story that like was worth continuing. Like, the most interesting part of that demo at all is that maybe like gameplay wise, you just fuse firefight with campaign, and that you have progression over time, and so that like I guess you just open world womp like dudes or whatever. Like that's kind of interesting, but that's not like a story. I don't know. Like maybe it could be, but
it's one I might not tell again.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't want to go down this swirling hole of like negativity, because like the problem in like is like, because I follow so many, or I guess I'm still friends with like all the Halo people, is like there's two reactions. You like follow along with what most people say. Ooh, I like that camera.
Thank you.
Hey.
You like follow along with like what like people who don't just play Halo say, and it's like, haha, Halo's stupid, and always which is
right,
and they're not wrong. It hurts my heart a little bit. Or you just fall into like pretty much like put on blinders, and like any news is good news. Like latching on like the whole like what's the name they gave that brute? Craig, I think.
Craig.
I don't know anymore.
It it's Pepe. It might as well be Pepe. Like, I mean, not Nazi, but like,
by how memed out he's become.
It's just a meme. It's kind of a monument to like how bad.
Say it.
A monument to all their sins.
Okay.
Yay. But it's right. It's a just like this totem of like, wow, you put this out there, huh? And so like everyone laughs at it, and like part of the problem with like the blinders on apologist crowd is like they like is self-meaning and like and absorbing and saying like and telling like 343, please don't change this, we love him, he's so great. I'm like, this is bad. This is bad. What are you talking about?
Please don't tell them that.
Oh my god. And kind of 343 is just like blind acceptance of like any positivity, which obviously is the only thing they have going for them, so I don't blame them. But I mean, like,
you can obviously make money off it if we learned anything.
Right. Well, it's like it is the Pepe thing. It's like, if you become the mascot of a thing you don't believe in, do you just accept it because this is like your reality now, or do you go back to the drawing board?
I think you gotta go.
I think in that case, yeah.
I think you should, but time and time again,
ain't nobody drawing.
People get invited to the RNC for doing dumb shit.
Ugh.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, you get put on a pedestal for things that you probably acted in the moment and had nothing. You like probably didn't even have necessarily anything to say then, but now you're a meme. Like, and you can get paid a lot of money. No. I found a way to shoehorn it. No.
No.
Sorry, got a lot on the brain. Anyway.
I bought some stick-on LEDs for this convenience store that I'm building.
Okay.
But I bought them when our hobby shop was going out of business like 14 months ago. And I never really like opened them up to look at them, and I'm realizing I don't have like a control switch for any of these.
You can just does it have to be a specific one? Otherwise you can just tear apart like a flicker candle and use that switch.
Yeah, it's like a specific one. It's like branded and
Ew.
Well, you better.
It's like specialty. It's like specialty model train bullshit.
Oh, gross. Is the store still? It's out of business now? It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Is there a replacement store there now?
No.
It's a Spirit Halloween.
There are fewer stores in that complex now than when they left.
I see. Fair. It could still be there. I definitely thought the way where you were going with this was that you opened it up and realized that they were like red and green like holiday decorations. So now, now you're doing Christmas in spite of yourself. I guess I'm doing Christmas now.
It's the only thing left.
Yeah, geez, these are a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be.
Gundam saves Christmas.
That's only happened once.
Stupid. It'll be cheaper to buy a new set of LEDs that come with a plug than to buy what I need to actually get these up. That's stupid.
Lo siento.
Yeah, it really sucks. I've kind of started to realize that about like lights and like in general, is like I'd hold on to like lights or I'd buy a bunch and then like I wanted to hang up like string lights or like fairy lights for at night, and I'm like, oh, I could buy this switch and then this Wi-Fi plug and I could string them all together, and then I'll get some like stuff, and then or I could just buy this like one on Amazon that has a plug and it's just done. I was like, okay, that's just it. That's the answer. Which is tough because I like to hoard and then never use things.
Right. Jesus, yeah, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these lights was originally $10, and I got them 50% off. And if I wanted to hook up 2 or 3 of them at the same time, I would need to get a hub, which is an additional 20. But then if I wanted to plug the hub into the wall, like to actually power it, it's another 20 on top of that.
The fuck?
But
Yeah,
you saved.
I might as
But
well
you
just-
saved $10.
Yeah, I did.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
Should have just used a candle.
I should have just lit them on fire. Mm-hmm.
It's like making me seriously reconsider if I even want to do this at all.
Oh no,
I don't even know if it's gonna look good.
Oh.
There's only one way to find out, dude.
Spend $40 and then wait a week.
Yeah.
Think about it the whole time.
And sweat about it, have nightmares.
Yeah. You know, what else is great? Is like when all the parts finally get in and you're excited to work on it, and you find out they're not going to work anyway.
Ugh.
That's great.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I'm probably not going to do that because the light is just going to like make this cheap plastic thing light up all the way around.
You can line or paint the insides of the other walls black.
Yeah, I could.
I'm not going to, but I could.
I'm not going to do that, but I could do it.
Great idea. I won't be doing that.
I'll be taking no questions. You could buy a single LED. There you go.
Mission accomplished.
You ever get like you ever like jump into a joke and go, I'm gonna say something funny, but by the time my mouth stops moving.
All the time.
I hope I think of something funny to say before I stop talking.
And then you get there and you go, well, I'll be seeing you.
I'll let you know how it turns out.
I'll see you there at the end of the joke.
I'll beat you there. Oh god. Started a new job a couple weeks ago. And that's been something.
How you liking it?
It's okay. It's making me realize more and more that I should have changed from the old place a while ago.
Really?
Yeah, not in it was like kind of a weird fallout situation with them. Like not even like bad blood, but it was just like I'd been at like essentially like had been at a client long enough that I'm like, all right, my pay's kind of stagnated. I don't hate the client, and they actually would like to hire me on, like, outside of my company. My company didn't do that. Like, they don't allow for that, let's say. It's not unheard of, but, like, they definitely make their money by not letting that happen.
Right.
And they were just not, like, I had pretty much, like, oh, in March I had taken an offer to go somewhere else, and then COVID, clapped that pretty shut.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that sucked.
Sorry, man.
They're luckily doing okay, but they're not bringing people on anytime soon. So then I found this other thing, and like I had given them that like, how long has it been? It's been 6 months. I gave them 6 months to like, essentially like, hey, just match me. I don't want to necessarily leave, especially right now. Like, don't make me leave. And they just wouldn't fucking do it.
Oh, buddy.
They called you on it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It sucked. Like, they came back with like 5 or something and tried to get me, but I'm like, no, man, no, like.
I told you exactly what I want.
I was very reasonable. And then I had to leave, and then my client was like, can you give us a chance to try and get you? I'm like, sure, but you're gonna have to go through them, and they're gonna get weird about it. And they're like, okay. And then things got weird.
And then it got weird.
And people got mad at me. And I'm like, whatever.
I told you.
We could finesse it. I still have some friends who are there. And so, like, I get to hear all the happenings.
The shitty stuff that happened after you left.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
All that good.
Which sucks, because, like, I did like the people there. At least some of them.
What did we learn? Don't like anybody.
Right. So now I'm at a new place, and it's just kind of like shaking off that, like, and it probably won't be for that long, but like, it's shaking off like oh yeah, I really haven't had to like work too hard for a while.
Yeah, I think that would be one of my biggest like holdouts.
Yeah.
Like, what if like I can get away with a lot right now?
Yeah, exactly. Like at my client, like I was maybe pulling 3-hour days, maybe. Like,
oof.
Right. Like I was getting my work done and then fucking off the rest of the time. Like,
right.
Welcome to the life, Patty.
Oh, it's lovely. And now I feel like I could get that again, but not right now. And like, I have to build up some brownie points and rapport, and like, it's hard to like motivate myself in these like weird times to like do my job. So like, it's also like that weird like, I don't want to do anything, but like I feel guilty for not doing anything. So I'm just like sitting here anxious about nothing. I did a little bit of work today, which is good. So
that is good that you're doing work at your job.
Work is good.
That's why I got charged the money that I charged. And I've moved into this place, which is with my girlfriend, and that's pretty cool.
Hey.
You guys living together now?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Have been since like mid-June, so yeah.
Our boy.
Yeah, and the house is looking pretty put together, and my office, where I'm at right now, is just filled to the brim with fucking shit that I haven't hung up or put away. I did like a mini purge before I moved, and like, oh, this will be good. I'll have less stuff. And then I got here and realized like
I need to buy more stuff.
No. Quite the opposite. Like, oh no, you thought that was enough? you are in a world of hurt.
Listen, stupid.
You have tubs and tubs of just random nerd bullshit that you don't even look at. And luckily, there's a used game store here that like does take that shit. So I'm like trying to filter through a bunch of like pack stuff too. Not like the memorabilia stuff. I'll figure out what to do with that. But like trying to like turn stuff into display closet fillers.
Right. Not just stuff that sits in a box, but stuff that sits on a shelf.
Exactly. I know you were trying to get me there, but and it
What
worked.
do you mean you'll only pay $5 for my Halo Reach Legendary Edition statue?
God, I was just looking at that today.
Oh my god, I can't even do it for like I have the Halo 3 helmet here, and that's my concession. Like I will hold that.
Yeah, I've got mine all signed. I'm like, I guess I'll stay.
But that's like the problem too. Is like, oh man, like this kind of meant something to me at some point, or even worse, I thought this would be right. I thought this might mean something to someone else eventually. And it never did.
That's the one.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks is like getting rid of signed shit, or like when you realize that like you are not going to take the time to sell a limited edition pin. You are just going to throw it away, or you're going to give it away. So I've been struggling with that.
Yeah, I've got that Halo 3 Zune still.
I have that, and that is
with everybody's mother's signature from Bungie on the box.
Well, you hold on to that. That's going in the vault with my ashes. The reason I hold on to that, I remember that fucking swag bag. I lucked out on that. But I got the Zune and Minotaur, which I told that story the other day. I posted about what I got in my swag bag and got a copy of Minotaur, and I thought it was like kind of chintzy and funny. But like I got that because you can't play it anyway. And then Avatar immediately messaged me and said like, "Hey, I know this admin from BNet, and he wants to talk to you about it." And I'm like, "Okay."
His name is Louis Wu.
He is Claude Irira.
Iriri.
Riri.
Right. And how like I wasn't making money at the time, and I think this is the first time I wanted to go to PAX. That's where I met you, Kanbo. And so like I just named a random price. I'm like $250, and he just like no resistance, like yeah, done. And I'm like, oh,
damn, yeah.
I could have gotten more for that.
That's the problem.
But I didn't even think about it because I'm like, I'm going to Seattle. This is gonna be dope. And I told that story the other day to, I guess my roommate had never heard it, Joe, and he's like, how much is that now? And I looked it up. Man.
Oh no.
Oh man. Oh, it's bad. I could have gotten. I'm gonna look it up right now.
You could have gotten more. Is that the story?
By a factor 4.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude, I got had real bad.
That's why he was so quick.
I mean, and I thought I'm like, oh, do I say this? Yeah, maybe I'm being ridiculous in that. This one sold for $500 easy. So I could have gotten that at least.
The Zune?
No Minotaur. For I don't know how much the Zune is.
Honestly, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Minotaur only had 2,500 copies ever made, so that's why.
It's exclusive.
It's a very. Did I get like Jason Jones's bag or some shit?
I was thumbing through the graphic novel the other day.
Nice.
Now that I know how to read and learned how over the past
that's
15 years.
That's very good. Yeah, the more I looked into like how much people have sold them for, or even more importantly, like I keep like what keeps coming up is forum posts from a decade ago of I still can't find Minotaur. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oopsies.
Yeah, this guy on Reddit 5 years ago says, I have a copy of Minotaur with original manual and floppy disks. I've seen prices from $500 to $2,000 offered online.
Insane.
So it is insane. But we also know vaguely I don't know, like having met like Laird and them, like, and just having like a peek into like the collector market, and not even just like the collector market, but that business like has always kind of like weirded me out.
Actually, yeah, maybe I shouldn't talk about collecting shit.
You're gonna trigger Tex.
I don't know.
You would pay $100 for a collector's item?
100 doll hairs? For this?
Of a show that was never even fucking finished? Are you stupid?
Am I stupid? Yes. That's it. How much is the Halo 3 Zoom? We're doing some eBay deep dives. Zune Special Edition Halo 3 not working.
Okay, what if it does work and you know it does?
I swear it works, and I know I will not open it back up.
I still have the charging cable.
Oh god, that is probably worth more than the Zune itself. Alright, let's see. There are none for sale right now? Weird.
I can tell you why.
Because Tex bought all of them?
A Halo Zoom. I remember it came with like Red vs. Blue episodes on it already.
I feel like that's true. I'd have to turn mine on to check. I'd also have to charge it. I'll do that and let you guys know.
I can't wait.
But you can buy one used, only one in stock. You can buy one used on Amazon.com for $260.
Man, that might be how much I paid for it. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, no, it held its value. Some against all odds, it held its value. Oh,
and
God.
so have I.
I remember I remember the Halo 3 Zoom is how I found HBO. Is like,
you stupid bastard.
I was on like some forum or something, and like they had gotten a copy to give away in a contest, and I'm like, oh shit, free shit.
Yes,
and then I didn't win, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll hang out.
I can hang.
Yeah, it's fun.
You hung a little too well, Paddy. Yup.
That's they tell me.
Hey.
The rootness tootness. But what about you guys? What's going on in your world?
I'm still in California.
Oh.
Oh.
That good, huh?
It's still on fire.
Again. So, I'm not trying to be addictive when I'm saying this. Like, are there periods where, are there like in the winter, does it like die down and not be on fire?
Yeah, sometimes it rains and then no one knows how to drive.
Oh, very nice.
Jeez, what's that like?
I don't know. I try not to be outside with those people. Ever.
I need your car insurance where apparently you just give them all your money and then they give it right back to you when you get a car.
Right? Actually, mine's supposed to be done tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh.
Are you ready for your 7-month insurance payout?
You're overdue. I think we owe you $2,000.
God.
See,
Okay,
I gotta get some paint stuff. I'll be right back.
Alright. The other carrier actually wrote me a check for the estimate value that their PDA personal damage assessor quoted me at, and I was under the impression that they were going to be paying the auto shop directly. They said no.
No.
I guess they came to an agreement. So the money they gave me is for the initial quote, and then anything else on top of that, they are paying the shop directly. It's just a process in getting it done and out the door because they dropped the ball so hard the first time.
I see. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a
dumb way to lose $2,000 by giving it to me first.
Oh, it sure does.
And then they go and pay for it themselves. You guys, you people.
Oh, guys. Yeah.
They didn't ask me for money when I got there.
and you wonder how like money gets lost in the shakeup of just like any kind of dealings, and then this kind of shit just like is baked in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
Scam City.
Yep. They make it very easy.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
lucky for them, I keep a paper trail of everything, so it's leaving.
Right. Texas always on the take.
Yep.
Yup.
Since Halo 2, baby.
Halo 2, baby. So there's like a Facebook group.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's crazy. Called Buy Nothing, and like it's just like kind of like neighborhood to neighborhood, and like somebody, you've probably seen around you. But so I'll get like notifications for it, and I'll just like go through, and like it ranges from like useful stuff to like, hey, I have a bike I don't use anymore, and it's like, oh cool, someone could actually use a bike, to, hey, does anyone want a half, this is a literal one, does anyone want 2 half-filled spray paint cans? It's like, no, I don't think...
Not particularly.
Generous.
It's just like people like emptying their house and going like, maybe someone wants this.
Some idiot out there wants this.
So there's a socket with a hole in it. I put some coins in it. I'm not sure.
There's like $2.50 in there. I don't know.
Come pick it up.
Go wild.
Look, dude, you want it or not?
And this guy, listen, he's like, hey, I've been, watching all this stuff about like the new Halo game, and I really just need to get back to my roots and play Halo 1. Does anyone have a copy of Halo 1? And I did message him like, yeah, man, I could hook you up.
I have a couple. Do you want Game of the Year edition, or?
I mean, at some point, because we were going to LANs pretty regularly, I did have like 3 copies of each game.
Yeah, I had a couple copies of Halo 2 because at some point one would just stop working because it got so banged up from traveling in the the fucking console like an idiot.
Right. Like a well-used record. You have your good copy in reserve.
Yeah.
I also leave my records in my Xbox.
Nice. My laser
with the needle on it.
I just throw needles at it. But he stopped by and he picked it up and like, oh yeah, here you go, man, no big. And he's like, yeah, man, all I have is the ODST, and that one's just not fun. And I was just like,
oh,
man, why
are you here? Get out of my house.
Why you gonna drag it, man?
I was gonna sell this to you, buddy.
You know what? You don't deserve this.
He didn't, but
Yeah, we should play sometime.
Why don't you leave?
Does the 14-day pass in this still work?
Ew. Oh my god, the try and buy. What an incredible time.
Now it's the buy it and then ask for your money back within a week.
And pray. Oh my god, did she pray?
Not recently.
No. But do you guys play video games anymore?
I dumbass me paid for Halo Reach. I turned on Animal Crossing after a month of a hiatus, and they all reminded me, all my little villagers, that I've been missing for a month, and I said, fuck you, and I turned it on.
The first lesson is, you can never go home again.
Oh, hey, Johanny. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
You haven't been on in a while.
Hmm?
You haven't been on in a while.
No. Well, I've been on, I was on last week.
Oh, cool.
No, yeah, but since then, there was the Gundam Expo thing that happened this past weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
The Gundam what?
The Gundam Online Expo. Where they were punching out.
Halo thing?
No, not at all.
Gundam text.
It's a Halo the anime thing.
I mean, they've been trying to bring Gundam into Halo since
Legends.
Halo 3. Yeah, and they just won't do it.
They won't let Master Chief pilot the Gundam. I don't understand.
I mean, they had all the makings of it. Like, just let him get in the robot. That's just a bigger suit of armor with the same size head. Oh, good.
We have been playing that.
I
new
don't.
Paper Mario.
I don't think I was very giddy.
Oh, nice.
I think I was just very
You and Quiche?
Yeah.
straight-faced.
Wait,
Like the game itself is like super
Slash
simple.
horrified.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was afraid of, but
right.
we like to play it
But
together because
it
the
was
writing is really
it was
good,
exciting
and
after it sunk in for a
It
little
is
bit.
very-
because like when you go at it, like okay, we're not gonna leave this area until we find all of this stuff. We find all the toys.
Yeah.
That makes it more fun, and it's a much better like two-person experience.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing that. I need to pick it back. I have this like horrible habit of like playing a game for like about 2-3 hours, and then like something distracts me, and then it just like makes its way off my home screen, and then it's never seen from again.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I actually haven't played Paper Mario for like a week, but
I played it pretty heavy when it came out. I forget what was coming out like right around then that I was like amped for. Oh, I wouldn't play it until I finished What the Golf, which it was so good.
Yeah, I've been playing through that the last couple of months too. Like every so often, I'll get on and play a couple of levels.
Nice, yeah. It's it is. I mean, you played, but like it's fun. But man, like those last couple like are burners.
Do you know what time tomorrow Bluefin will announce the winner of the
There's
Bandai
just a
Hobby
couple
Open? No,
where,
actually, Johanny, I do not. I'm not
I actually
involved
look
in
to
that process
100%,
whatsoever. I
had
have
to look
no
up the
idea what's
solutions
going
to
on.
one, because I'm like, there's
You
just,
are
like,
all at the mercy
there's
of
no
Bluefin
way
for
I
this
can
one.
go quick enough for this.
Sorry.
To,
Oh,
do
jeez.
challenge. And then
Yeah, some of them are rough.
they're really rough. And then like someone's like, just use the touchpad. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my god, right? Because this is a mobile game.
Huh? I never would have thought about using the touchpad to do that.
And then apparently, whenever you are the crab and you drive the crab, like you just move a lot quicker when you can swipe by really quick. And I'm like, okay, sweet. So, a little tip for you.
Well, I look forward to it.
That was fun. Played through A Short Hike. I had read reviews for that, and I knew it lives up to the name. It's short. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really short, but yeah, I heard it's really good. I picked that up on Steam a couple of months.
It's cute. Part of the problem, I kind of wish. No, I don't know. I think part of it with being so short is like I didn't feel like I tried to do all the side quests, and then I started getting frustrated, and then I just beat the game, and then I'm like, well, I'm done. Donut County is fun if you get a chance to pick that up.
Oh yeah, Donut County I played right away.
Oh, it's so good.
That is a really good one.
I think about that one a lot. It reminds me a lot of What the Golf. But yeah.
Yeah, Donut County I got turned on to because that creator, I've followed his wife on Twitter for like 7 or 8 years or something like that. And so she was tweeting about it sometime and I checked it out. I was like, man, this looks like it's gonna be really cool.
I love the art style, and like I went through the like the Trashopedia afterwards and read all the descriptions.
Yeah.
It's really funny. But I really enjoy like those smaller scope games, especially because games fall off my home screen and I get and then I feel bad that I spent money on like Indivisible and then never even watched it. And then The Folly of Man, where I bought, I waited until it was on sale, but I got Burnout Paradise Remastered. And I don't really regret that, because, I like that game a lot, but, I do hate myself for being a part of the, I guess one good game ever came out, and I'll just keep rebuying that game. Until the end of time.
That's never happened before.
Oh, God. The soundtrack's good though, so I like that. And I mean, it's good racing, and because of what the nature of Criterion being owned by EA, they made a couple of Need for Speed games that were pretty good, but they weren't quite Burnout, and then Burnout just kind of went away. So,
whoops.
Part of it's also just me being sad that. Nothing gold can stay. What else? Yeah, trying to find the courage to play Paper Mario. Been playing Fall Guys. I got a new computer because I changed jobs, and apparently that's what I do when I change jobs. So I buy a new computer.
Fall Guys is fun.
It is fun. Especially when people are on. Playing it alone, I think is good to get better at it, but it's so much better when you have a couple people that are all shit talking or whatever. And there's this really small Steam game that Among Us, which especially in COVID times is a really good bigger group multiplayer game. It's essentially Werewolf.
It's called Among Us?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Honestly, it's been trending, which is interesting because what gave me pause too is Fall Guys trending makes sense because it while it's simple, it also looks gorgeous, and Among Us looks like a Flash game from 2005. It is not winning any awards there.
Oh, interesting.
But wasn't that kind of the same appeal of Hotline Miami when it came out? It wasn't groundbreaking graphics, but the movie and the gameplay, or the music and the gameplay.
Right. I could see Hotline Miami rocking that, and this one's still oh well, okay. This one seems like it works because people are starved for that
something to do.
Something, yeah, a game to come out. I think that's honestly why Fall Guys is doing as well as it is. Nothing against it. People are ravenous for that new experience, especially as stuff keeps getting delayed and some games come out and they don't really make sense anymore because it's the whole I don't know if you've been following, is going back to Halo. The whole Halo marketing engine can't be stopped. They're just doing double XP anyway, even though the game isn't coming out. So they're trying to say, guys, buy the Monster Energy, and you can bank up all your double XP, and then when the game comes out, you can use it. And
Yes, yes. Buy the Mountain Dew.
What a lame.
I'm not gonna fall for that again, you assholes.
God. Oh my God, I remember one of the times that we did get together 343 and in Kirkland, and they were the old Bungie office in their like little behind the glass like Halo museum. They had a horrible old sweaty bottle of Halo 3 game fuel.
I was just talking about that about the aluminum bottle I had today. Like, I had it for years, and then when I Marie Kondo'd my closet, I think I finally chucked it.
And as you should have, because honestly, like a fucking mogwai was gonna go flying out of it.
Yeah, mine is in my closet right now. Just moved my stuff.
Oh my God, Kambo.
One day you'll thank me. Scientists will need it.
Man, what if I didn't get rid of it? What if it's in another closet?
When Kambo discovers the only thing that can kill COVID is the super COVID that's been living in this can.
We have to drink that. God, just give me the Monster Mountain Dew, please.
Don't worry, guys. This will cleanse all of my cells.
Have to make an environment that's too inhospitable for the virus to thrive.
I've been perfecting that for years.
Mountain Dew game fuel.
You see the coronavirus can't handle twice as much XP.
But wait, what about if we chase it with the double XP Doritos? You remember those?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do
I remember because in the hunt, like I would like certain convenience stores would get pissed because like we would just walk by and take pictures of the codes on the back and then be like, man, don't be a
Jesus. Yeah, I bet they love that.
They did.
I didn't have the balls to do that.
Here's a 20-year-old who has $0.
Yep, it's me. Maybe I'll buy some this time.
I'll probably just look at stuff.
Can I help you with anything? Nope, just browsing.
Have you, Kambo, have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Gabriel Gundacker?
No.
He made a video, this is not related to that, but like, he made a video called Zendaya's Michi.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
So he's one of these like, kind of, I wouldn't even call him like I guess he was too old for Vine, or too young for Vine, but like...
Too late to join Vine?
Right, exactly. But, you know, found purchase in wherever it is that children, I guess TikTok now, but I don't know. Anyway, long story short, he had a video on YouTube called Life Hacks for Sephora, and he's like, and this is my life hack for how to get into the line at Sephora. You get into the back of the line and you wait your turn. When you get to the cash register, you say, "I have nothing to declare," and then you walk back and you get back in line, and you can do it 3 full times before they ask you to leave the store. And that's my life hack for getting into Sephora.
He's right. By God, he's right.
It's very good. But it's true, I had nothing to declare. Oh, man.
What's your lady friend doing?
She's asleep.
Aw.
She's an early bird.
Oh, well, go wake her up.
It's nice and early now.
Yes. What they love is when you wake them up from the little sleep they get.
She'll understand.
Oh, yeah, it's been interesting. You know, me being typically late night owl, I guess. And show like in a perfect world, like where nothing else like is inhibiting. Like she'll go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Whoa.
What? Is she sick?
Right.
That's more than just early.
That's criminal.
How can you? What?
How does she get up the next day?
Some say love, it is bitter. I don't know the rest of the song. But I don't know what it is. Like she has like kind of like a bird, like an internal clock where like she will just wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Like, so if she stays up till now, she's going to get 5.5 hours of sleep.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Just not that early.
Right.
Yeah, no. Some people eat dinner around that time.
I usually do. So I'll get I'll get sleepy around like 11 to 12, and if I push through that, then it's just hard at like 2 o'clock. And there's like not really like a middle ground. And then I'll just wake up whenever I wake up, and that's usually fine. I now have to wake up a lot earlier, which is actually not too terrible because everyone's working from home for forever. Totally cool with.
God
because
bless.
like I can roll out of bed for my 8:45 meeting. Oh yeah, but that's like the other thing is like I guess so like part of the reason like they brought me in is like this app has been developed like solely by contractors, and they don't really know what like they more or less trust them, but like they don't really know what they've been doing. In that,
so
like
they need somebody in house to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all the contractors are in the Ukraine, so their day, like it for them, like 10 a.m. our time, my time, I should say. 10 a.m. my time is like 4 going on 5 their time. So like,
right.
They'll push it a little bit, but like I have a narrow window in the morning to like, hey, how do I do this? Hey, what's up with this? Hey, what are you doing?
Up all of these questions for you.
Right, exactly. So
please
like
answer these as quickly as possible. You understand.
Right. So my 8:45 is pretty much just like, hey, let's all chat about blah blah, and then I'm just documenting pretty much everything because like while they have let's say they have no plans to like drop these contractors, like part of me is like sure seems like you want to be in a good position so when that happens.
Hence why you're the inside man who's learning everything right now as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
Through this Ukrainian peephole on the internet.
Right. Just one eye to the people. And they're nice. It's just like they're only literally on for 2 hours my day. So if I get like stuck, I'm like, well, another day gone.
Another day, another dollar.
Just wait for them to come back.
Right. And it's a big operation, so like not that big a deal. But trying to do literally anything.
See this absolute disaster that's happening on my camera right now?
Why is your face on it?
I love it.
Ooh.
What do you? Where you get your suits? The poop store?
Fuck you. Ooh.
Doing the spun? Oh, okay, spun. Okay.
For those of you playing along at home, I can't switch screens, but Kambo seems to be painting the inside of the box with wet dust and a sponge.
Wet dust?
Yeah.
Kambo, I'm not gonna lie to you. What you've done, is you've like a master artisan. you have matched the interior of every Goodwill I've ever been.
Perfect. Then I've done my job.
It's very lifelike.
Stagnant, off yellow, like store interior.
Well, perfection is what I aim for.
Oh yes.
At least one scene of
the good old Kanbo try.
At least one scene of every slacker comedy from the 90s has been shot inside this box.
The rest just outside of it.
That's right. I need to clean this fucking room so I can set up like a spot to eventually get back into. Oh, I want to say like painting, but like doing literally anything.
Being creative.
Right, like I got that kit from that like ATST kit.
Hey.
And, like around Christmas, and I was like, maybe I'll get to that. And now
Well, don't forget your Bane kit.
Yeah, dude.
My Bane kit's right here. As always.
Baby's first gunpla. Bane.
Actually, I'm looking at the. Thank you. Actually, I'm looking at the. I want to say Thundercracker, but the Transformer that you got me text.
The Thunderclapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the clap.
Remember that year I gave Pappy the clap?
I'll never.
I mailed it straight to him. They're all worried about COVID. I gave Patty the clap in a box. Didn't even have to look at him.
And he said, "Thank you."
Thank you, Father. I will.
God bless America.
Good.
I just mailed out a Devastator that's been sitting here for God knows how long.
Yes.
Because I get Transformer kits and then I'm just like, I know Bumblebee is yellow. So who wants it?
Oh my god. You see, that's... I forget, like, what I'm trying to say about it, but, like, everybody has their... Like, everyone has their gunpla. Like, like, there's a lot of people who go, like, I can't understand, like, sitting there and, like, clipping stuff out, especially if I didn't grow up with, like, Gundam and stuff. But then you come across it and you're like, but that I could do.
That I want.
Oh, no.
Give me that one. The one that's a car but transforms.
I just want Mazinger Z. Please.
I just want my Mazinger.
I just want Mechagodzilla.
I just want my Bazinger. It's fine.
I want Godzuki.
God damn it!
No one's ever said that.
I think I've heard one person say that.
Daddy's. Nope.
Nope. Don't do it.
Nope.
Known you for a while. Don't do it.
Good. I'm really excited for them to eventually bring Mechagodzilla and Godzuki into the Godzilla-verse.
The American one?
Yeah. Did you watch the latest one?
I haven't.
King of Monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I think I saw it twice.
Nice.
And then I watched Shin Godzilla afterwards, and then Mothra.
I really wasn't ready for Shin Godzilla.
Let me tell you, I went into it blind, and I'm just like, man, this feels a lot like Ava. Like, there's too many power lines being shot here. There's this girl that speaks another language, English, for no reason. Lo and behold,
I exactly like the
Is that the one where they had to go and like find the fairies?
No, that's Mothra.
Yeah.
Shin's where it's got the googly-eyed Godzilla that evolves as it's going across Japan and just terrorizing everybody and existing and leaving radioactive everything.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla is the new one that is essentially like more about like government bureaucracy than it is about Godzilla.
It's Gainax Godzilla.
And he looks goofy and kind of awful, and that's kind of the point.
Wait, this one was directed by Hideaki Anno.
Yes, yeah, that was my whole bit.
We should probably stop. We should stop talking about it if he hasn't seen it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think you should check it out and then know exactly why. Yeah. Why I said what I said.
The fuck am I thinking of? There's
you're thinking of literally every Godzilla movie where.
Oh no! It's a Godzilla Final Wars.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I had gone through that wiki a couple of months ago. Yeah, that one is wild.
When's that from?
2004.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
That's before I graduated high school. Jesus Christ.
I think the cover for Final Wars is really dope.
More like dopey.
No.
Hey.
You killed me.
I did get. What did I get? I bought myself the Criterion collection of Godzilla movies, and I've gone through one because every time I want to sit down and watch one and finally like have the time to, I fall asleep on the fucking couch.
Yeah, no, that sounds right to me. Because it reminds me of like, especially watching an old Godzilla movie. It reminds me a lot of. I think everyone has their like cultural like. Man, I'm like losing words left and right.
Somebody plug Paddy, unplug Paddy, and plug him back
in. Never. I think everyone has their cultural like range, if that makes sense in terms of like art. And by that I mean like for some people watching a movie made before like 1974, like it just like falls off. Like I just can't relate to this. And the style or whatever, it's just like not connecting with me.
So weird.
Like for example, like I love The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Like I could follow along all down on that all day long. I would try to go.
However,
I've tried to go back and watch Fistful of Dollars, like the first in that series. I took 3 different attempts, like, and I fell asleep each time, and I'm just like, no, I guess it's not meant.
It's just the kind of thing you have to really be in the right headspace for something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess it is King of the Monsters.
I guess I am King of the Monsters.
Long live the king, or some shit.
Is it? I'm gonna look up Godzilla movie posters. No, I'll link it in the chat. There's one that's like really good.
I've got this very nice Mothra one in my bathroom. Not a movie poster, but like art.
A very nice moth.
Yeah.
He's just a friend I call Mothra.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
She starts singing every time. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Those like crazy oil painting movie posters. But yeah, Kimbo, you should watch Shin Godzilla and King of Monsters.
Maybe.
And then watch the Matthew Broderick one and remember all those Taco Bell commercials.
Oh my god. Remember what they took from you.
the gordita.
Hang on to this feeling.
It will carry you through. Yeah, I really like the 2014 Godzilla.
Carrie Bradshaw's husband say what?
Yeah, exactly. and Shin Godzilla was good, different and good.
I enjoyed it. I didn't know anything.
Right, exactly, and like I think that works like so well for it. Oh god. There's I'm gonna also link this one where Godzilla and Megalon are having a fight on top of the Twin Towers.
They don't air that here anymore.
We don't talk about that.
Hey, Bill. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You could have had it all.
Giant against giant. The ultimate battle. Godzilla versus Megalodon.
It's just Megalon.
Against Megan Dunn?
Oh.
And that's Ew. I really stepped in this time.
Shut the fuck
Now
up.
I've done it.
Godzilla and Mothra, the fight for peace.
Just like was foretold in the ancient scrolls.
The sacred texts.
The sacred text. Oh, say what you will.
I did.
She always does.
Quite often.
Good.
Should have got a bigger paintbrush. This sucks.
So I kind of want to see Tenet, but I also don't want to go out to theaters for obvious reasons.
See, that's the hard part too, because I also now really want to see it. But
Yeah.
the odds of me going to a movie theater in a normal time are
Are low.
so astronomically low. I'm definitely not going to journey out.
Exactly. And I saw a bunch of those. Like there was that DC event. Like,
Hey, what up,
recently,
Julio?
and so those trailers came out, and like the weird sticking point is like how almost like when somebody like pokes you in the chest to be cute, but like they do it too hard, and now you're like, what the fuck's their problem? But they like in that like they put like only in theaters at the end. I'm like, are you fucking? Are you challenging me? Are you calling my bluff?
They did that. They did that with something else recently. It was with the new Batman.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That's exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I muted my mic at some point to acknowledge chat, and I must have missed the entire part where you said Batman.
I did that thing where Patty starts talking, and I just fade off and like.
To be fair,
Just said, "Oh yeah, I wasn't listening."
That's okay.
I wasn't listening.
That's fine. So yeah.
Hey, you guys ever heard of Godzilla?
No.
So anyway, I was watching Korra.
So me and Godzilla were hanging out.
Oh, Kambo, I hate Godzilla. No.
I forgot. That's right.
I wasn't listening.
So I was looking up Halo 3 Zoom prices.
So I sold my copy of Minotaur.
I could have sold it for more.
And my family starved to death because I didn't look at the going price.
Anyway. That's my story.
Hope you like it.
Sticking to it.
I didn't sell it for a fair price. Oh well. And here we are.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Arigato.
Romo Rigatoni.
Oh god, what was it that Paddy was saying at Coco the first night we were
Konnichiwa.
Oh yeah.
Instead of arigato at the fucking table.
Okay, in my defense.
We weren't even there. We weren't even sitting next to him. We had to hear about it via text.
I think it was on like IRC.
Yeah.
No.
Guys, we have to leave.
Schoolie was sitting next to me, and when he heard it, he turned to me and said, like, I will never forget that. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, I'm crying. Fuck.
Boy, I've really stepped in it this time.
Do you remember when they refused to serve me after I told them hello?
I remember you getting your food last.
Hello to you.
Sir, you forgot your wrench.
Thank you. Hello. In my defense, I had 2 whole words in my Japanese dictionary in my brain. I used the other one.
Use the other brain?
The other one.
Hello and thank you. And bathroom, please. Actually, no. I don't. That one I probably would just say bathroom and hope for the best.
Poo-poo.
Just point to my butt and go, oh.
Please, no.
Oopsie.
I hate both of you.
Just start making like fart noise in my mouth and go like, oh, no.
I'm just imagining Schoolie's horrified face.
One of the Japanese gunpla guys I follow on Instagram was posting pictures at Coco today, and I was getting just irrationally upset.
Oh,
how,
I didn't send you pictures of when I got some out here last time.
It's not the same.
It's not, but it felt really good to eat it.
When you go home to the source.
If I go back, that's the first place I'm fucking eating.
Speaking of just like a look of horror, nothing beats when we sat down at that I think it was a ramen place. But we were like the only people. We were the only guys there, and I forget if it was Schoolie or you, Kambo. But you eventually like solved the issue. But like you counted up the number of beers we all wanted and just said like,
oh, the soba place by Skytree.
Yeah. I think about that a lot.
I'll have 5. We'll have 5 beers, and the look of absolute terror on her face that we were all.
No, it was. Oh, that. No, I'm thinking of the same place where I was trying to ask her for, was it 5 waters, but I kept just saying 5-3.
Oh yeah.
Because
they were close.
It's Mizu and Mitsu.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I kept holding up 5 fingers and then saying the word 3.
And then it starts becoming an Inglorious Bastard situation. Am I holding up the wrong fingers? Is that why she doesn't understand?
And that's why she shot Kambo where he stood.
Oh, I swear this native speaker doesn't know the word for water. Huh. It can't be me.
I do remember the 5 beers, though.
And I still think about how Kanbo solved the issue, and it was very creative and dare I say cute.
Kanbo counted the beers out loud.
Where you pointing went biru, biru, biru.
Biru, 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 biru. And then she was like, okay. The man here doesn't want just 5 beers for himself.
5.
Bring me 5 beers. You guys want anything?
Good.
Remember how I wasn't allowed to eat at McDonald's that whole trip?
Jesus Christ.
Remember how Patty, Nart, and I ate at McDonald's as soon as you guys were gone?
Remember that Char Glass and Snoopy banner that you still have of mine?
Oh my god, I was hoping you had forgotten about that.
The soul still burns.
I have it right here.
Is it? Are you gonna put it on the camera?
Dunk it in the paint.
Dunk it in the paint.
Chocolate paint. Hey, that's my cup! Of the cafe I didn't get to go to.
Oh.
Cause somebody wanted to go home.
Oh my god.
I'm tired.
My feet hurt. God, I can't wait to go back. Fuck this. I'm gonna stand in all the lines I didn't get to stand in.
Oh man. I just found another goodie in this bag too.
What? What?
I don't know.
Oh, look at that.
Have a nice days.
Oh.
Anyways,
the Samurai House.
Dear Joe-san, welcome to Samurai House. This is a present from us. We wish your trip will be more wonderful. If there is anything we can do, please contact us.
Can you take the chicken in or out of the plastic?
God.
Cute ass sushi paper they wrote it on.
That's cute. Have a wonderful days. I will. I will.
Remember when we could only watch the New Year's Eve celebrations on a North Korean VPN channel?
The good. Yeah, I want to go back. Yeah, there's no other words there. I just want to go back.
I just want to go back. Yeah,
that's the whole thought.
THOUGHT.
Tex, would you recommend, like, since you did like the longer leg of the trip, like, would you recommend doing that again?
Eventually, yeah. I mean, if that's something you want to do. Me personally, since I did the long leg, I want to stay in one place.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to get drunk in the same city 5 times instead of a different city every 2 days.
Yeah.
And boy, did we.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the 7-Elevens so much.
Yeah. Because now when I go to a 7-Eleven, it's just sad.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not eating sushi from here.
They don't like it when I get hard-boiled eggs at this 7-Eleven.
I mean, they like it because then they don't have to eat at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna like it.
I never knew about that.
Company policy, man. I had to do it to him.
You really didn't.
I really didn't. Alright, I have to get up in 8 hours, so I'm gonna go.
Aww.
Yeah, I know.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Romo Rigatoni.
Konnichiwa forever.
Forever and ever and ever.
Konnichiwa and konnichiwa and konnichiwa.
Go watch Godzilla, Shin Godzilla and King of the Monsters, and do a book report.
I'm looking forward to your write-up.
And then we will discuss.
Yeah.
On our next episode
of movies none of us have seen.
in 2022, the next time that we stream together.
God. You promise?
Yes. on our pirate radio streams after the world collapses.
Alright, good luck, Paddy Monster.
Canada looks wonderful.
I'm wonderful?
I mean, you are, but also that looks good.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
It looks
like
here. Let me put the inside in.
That looks like a less. I kind of like it without the inside.
Careful. Hey, look at that.
Really nice.
It's cute. Is that supposed?
I'm building this as a display stand for my 7-Eleven unicorn Gundam.
I was about to ask if it's supposed to be like a Lawson or something since it's blue.
It is a 24/7 Quick Mart.
Oh. Are you gonna destroy it with your 7-Eleven?
I think I went there. The laundromat was right across the street.
Kick the walls in. Well, that's lovely. I like it.
Thank you very much. You
Eventually.
are lovely, and I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
This is weird.
Thank you, Father.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, Father.
And also with you.
All rise. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, dude.
Yeah, see you,
See ya.
Later.
Boy, I'm so scared to glue the roof on this.
I would be too. I'm scared for you. You know what you could do? You could just put magnets on it and then you never have to glue it.
Be a good idea.
Do you have magnets?
I think I do.
What are you
I have a
doing
whole
here?
I have a bunch of really small ones from when I was doing like Warhammer stuff.
Those would actually probably be perfect. They're the real Earth ones, right, or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tiny.
Yeah, perfect. You'll never see them. And you can paint
That's
right
what
over.
I think about every time I drop one.
I'm never gonna see this again.
Never gonna see this again. Just call that one done for now.
Hey.
Alright, well I think I'm gonna clean up the rest of this shit here and
Call it.
take off.
Alright, dude.
Yeah. Good stopping point.
Works
I'll talk
for
to you
me.
later.
Alright, I'll see you later on. Hey! And it's back to just me. If you couldn't tell, it's Paddy and Kanbo. They're two of my old Halo buddies of mine. And we all went on, we were all part of the Japan trip I went on years ago. Good times. Good time. Hey, Freddy. What? Ooh. This lifts up right here. So we're gonna glue this sumbitch down a little. techs are still on work from home orders. Yes. Well, sort of. I go into the office 2 days a week because I do have to do stuff in the shop or with the shop, and we all just kind of rotate in. But we are in the process of making moves so that we are still able to remotely work from home for the foreseeable future. In one coworker's case, it's until she retires. She's moved to Florida, so she'll be working remotely for us. And then, in my case, until I get the green light, I can pack up the show and do the same thing. I mean, I have the green light, just shitty timing right now. Also because I'm in the process of applying for my contractor's license, so I need that before I can go. I can apply for reciprocity somewhere. Oh, fuck me. Welcome back, Ricardo. Jesus. Fuck me. Bye, Barry. So I've actually opted to not. What was I doing earlier? What's the life? Please one. Oh, 2 pieces. To not seal that seam line. I've made it a little wider, so it looks like there's a panel line going all the way straight down the back of the leg. I kind of like it. I saw someone else do it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Come on. And sanding down the inside here so they don't rub up against each other. Peel paint off later. There's a nice tight little fit right now. Stupid girl. Ended the whole fucking wrong side. How's that look? Dumb broad. Hitting the diet hard these next months? Fucking right, dude. Just got my treadmill up and running this weekend and ran on it for the first time today. Oh. Nice. Miss it. I feel like I'm getting a piece of my schedule back. There's some moderate feeling of normalcy. And I'm back to being a little more diligent about weighing out and planning my meals versus just eyeballing it depending on how I feel. Oh shit, it's after 10. I didn't even notice. Just have this feeling that torso. Alright, y'all. It's past my bedtime, you know. My magic hour. Streaming. Am I gonna be here on Thursday? Yeah. Should be good. Should be good. Hey, at work, night. So what? Taking off. Almost done here. And then at some point I'll get primed and painted, and then I'll start working on the Bang doll again. Now that I've got all the pieces back. Anyway, good night, sleep tight. I'll see you all online or on Thursday.